So I'm just on my computer typing away, and my buddy messages me with a personal issue that he's having with anxiety, and especially when approaching girls. And we went over a bunch of different scenarios and the history of maybe why he's feeling like this. And he just said to me, he's like, "The truth be, bro, I'm scared. I'm a big, tall pussy," he said. He's like, I'm scared of rejection. And after we talked for a long while, we got to the realization of other things that can help you break out of this, you know. And hold on, let me read this. You know, Coast, you know me, doing it raw, clean, uncut, unedited, just doing shit off the cuff. And so after our conversation, I wrote to him, "Just understand that you're a good person and approach situations with love, and you can't go wrong. People will recognize you for who you are once you know through self-development and reflection, and allow them to. And in turn, relationships and life will bloom for you more naturally." So when you approach a situation, especially intimate relationships, and you have an expectation of you like this person and you would like it to progress, it's easier to get scared. It's easier to get afraid. And you said he got so much anxiety that he had to leave the line at the grocery store because she was the cashier. And they have rapport. That he's been going to that grocery store for a while. And when he's approaching the situation, he has all these attachments and expectations of what this could be and what he wants out of it. When if he approaches the situation in just love and saying, "Hey, I'm here to buy groceries, I like your shirt," and carry on, it's just this small interaction right there. It's that one conversation. It's not marriage. It's not hoping to sleep with this person. It's hope this person likes me. When you approach the situation because you have taken time to develop and reflect on your life and who you are, you approach the scenario with knowing, hey, I'm who I am, and I'm happy with that, and I'm confident, and I'm loving and caring, and I know this about myself. And this might even be kind of an arrogant thing to say, but you know, I've said this about myself before, because I've done this self-reflection, I've done this development. People would be happy to talk with me for a while. People would be lucky to speak with me, to have me in their line, because I would bring them joy. I might get them to smile. I might improve their life somehow. And I have the confidence because I know who I am, and I know who I am in that scenario. I'm a loving person. I'm probably pretty happy. And another human being would be happy to have me in their line because I know who I am and I'm feeling great. And I know that this conversation is going to go really well, and I'm not hoping to sleep with you. I'm not hoping to get a deal. I'm not hoping to get a discount. I'm not really hoping for anything. But I know how the interaction will go, and it'll probably go pretty good because I'm doing good, and I'm happy. I'm happy with who I am. And so when you simplify things and you look more so towards the inner, who are you? What are you bringing to the table? Not expectations of what might happen if you're a certain way or if you're not a certain way. Okay? So when I'm at my computer, I'm just thinking, you know, this is just another day in the life of meeting people, talking with people, and helping them through situations. And, you know, a lot of these lifestyle strategies, they're so related. And that's what I said to him. I was like, man, maybe this primal yelling therapy, you know, me and Ben have been yelling like walking down the street. We went to the Y and no one was in the little squash court, and we fucking let it all out. Ben let out this huge yell at the end of it. I was like, well, that was actually a little too loud, bro. We're inside the Y. And it was kind of in, if you've ever been a squash court, you're in. All that sound is bouncing around. So that frees people up. If you are afraid to walk down the street, downtown, and just yell, you know, it might be safe to say that you are a little closed in. And I know there's a time and a place for everything, and I know that I'll even be downtown sometimes, and I won't feel that this is the right time to do this. But I probably won't have the urge just to do it. But the thing that I've been looking at is that if you have the urge to release something, then you should release it. And as you get into the habit and you experience the benefits of that release, it opens you up, man. Like my buddy, like he's a great guy. There's no reason for him to feel anxious, you know? So how do we get over that? Well, a cool way is, like I said, the self-reflection, knowing who you are. And another more physical activity would be like the yelling. Primal yelling therapy, just fucking letting it out. We're down near the river and my buddy is kind of hesitant to yell about who's around. Who gives a fucking flying fuck who's around right now? We're down near the river. This is a good area to do this. It's the river was kind of going over this kind of hump, and it's loud. There's other people fishing here. And obviously you don't want to ruin anyone else's day, but really, no, like, you're only making so much noise. And it is kind of loud. It's a good spot to do it, and just let it out. If you feel that you are encapsulated even in an environment like that where it was kind of nature oriented, it might be safe to say that you're a little closed in, you know. And I think a lot of us are. I know that I'm still opening up in those certain scenarios. But so just some cool things to think about. Food for thought. I'm gonna go back to writing and being, you know, the person that I am, and I'm going to keep on yelling when I'm walking down the street if I need to express myself and feel the benefits of it. So blah blah, what is Coast doing? He's ranting about some stupid shit, yelling down the road, what a fucking idiot. You look at this guy, might be a retard walking down the street, might think he's handicapped, might think he's got something wrong with him, putting out off these waves. But really, man, really, people are so fed up with what they're doing. They're not worried about you walking down the street. If you want to be open, okay, first of all, you being open might look weird for a second, but now you're approaching every situation in your day with openness. It's way better than keeping it in and being closed. Hey, walk down the street, fucking yell for a second. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe let some of that shit out. So now when you approach every situation, you're open. You're open now and confident, and your energy is free. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking feeling fucking great, man. Get my energy out of there. I think I'm gonna make some beans. Yeah, you know, the beans with the tomato sauce. You know, make my own tomato sauce. Do the beans myself. It's a good time for that. It's a good time for beans, especially when you get pepper. Pepper's really good with the beans, I think. Maybe might even have some toast. Yeah.